Hi, Aquarius. Okay, so we're doing the message for you, and it's about what you need to pay attention to. We have the Crown of Swords in your hidden energy. I'm using the Modern Goddess Tarot deck, and so the Crown of Swords is actually your energy. So it's really interesting that you are here showing up in your reading. It's telling me that this is like main energy. You are in your element, you're shaping up. Like, a lot of what's happening for you now is actually character building. It's about pulling yourself together in terms of alignment. So that is amazing. And it also feels like a wisdom, like something, like a kind of learning that's been happening, because that Crown of Swords, particularly this one in this deck, makes me think about like someone who's gone through a lot of life challenges, who understands exactly how to use their intellect at this point. And so we have let's look at the energy that's happening for you now. We have the Devil, Temperance, and Crown of Cups. So the Devil is a particularly strong energy. So is Temperance. But I always like to think of these as two counters, Devil is not always bad. Sometimes it's a lot of the programming that we've had, coming from childhood. Sometimes it's a lot of the insecurities that we've built up, the way that we related to our family. So it can be the things that we felt trapped by and stuck to. But look at this, like this chain link is bursting. This is someone who is about to liberate themselves and feeling free in their element. And also, because this is, this card represents Madonna as well. It's like someone who stands clearly, saying what they want, doing what they want in their voice. And it's almost like the creative element that's shaping their world. And so I see that as what's happening for you now in your energy. Temperance, it's like definitely bringing things into balance. So I feel like, a lot of last year I saw a lot of Aquarius going through this spiritual journey, and there it is, Temperance. Things are starting to feel more balanced, more equalized in your life. Crown of Cups, this is definitely, look at how she balances being on land and water, and you have that same energy with the Temperance card here. There's a sense of you understanding your emotions and your emotionality, and balancing that out with the realities that you now have to start to create for yourself. That is a good note to leave on when we start to now look at your things to pay attention to. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So this is now you stepping into this. Remember, we had the wisdom gained here, but this is now you wielding this clarity, this focus that's come to you over time. It's definitely remaining laser connected to and clear about. There's two things here that come up for me. Four of Pentacles is one, let's look at the stability that you're building in life. This is definitely you now having the resources, emotional energy, mental faculty, and everything together to pursue the pathway that's going to make you feel like you have a kind of grounded, stable footing. And then Queen of Pentacles comes, right? So it's like you make that jump from maybe worrying a little bit about your investments and savings and just your stability in work, but you now are at a point. This looks like a future point, but you are definitely building towards that. Is that you can definitely be self-reliant enough to the point where you are so stable that you can actually give back to others. You can support those you love. So I feel like that is coming. But the other thing I'm seeing here is be clear about what you've gone through and the balance that you've managed to gain. But there is something here about don't hold back in terms of emotions. It's time to step into a period where you are much more participatory, nurturing in your connections, because there's like a lot. It's saying that there's a lot that you have to share with others. You are abundant in certain ways, that this is your main energy, right? And with the Knight of Cups under it, we do have someone who is highly intellectual, intuitive, wise, through the experience gained, that can now step into a role of actually being more open and generous with their emotions, with those around them. It feels like a lot of you may have gone through a kind of withdrawal period that was necessary, because that is what you need to do. You needed to reconnect to self, but it feels like there's a call now to pay attention to those around you. And also there's another message coming out here, I can't ignore it. It's the Six of Cups with the Eight of Swords. It's you making sure that all the clarity, all the things you've cleared away in your life now prepare you to step beyond the things that you felt restricted you, like any of the limiting beliefs, like I can't do this, I can't do that. If you have a passion in life that you've been called to, if you have a soul connection that you've been called to, if you have a family that you want to reconnect to, this is the time for that. Alright, Aquarius, this was your reading, and if you like this, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And I'd love to have you here again. Take care.